surprise, surprise, we find you outside Parliament this morning. The Steinhoff scandal taking centre stage today. Now, Marcus Jooste is saying through his lawyer that he won't be coming. So are we expecting things to continue today, and how, if so?
Yes, it's possibly the politest get lost letter I've ever read. In fact, it said, I respectfully decline to appear before your joint standing committee. There's finance, there's SCOPA, there are all sorts of committees which are having this hearing today. And he said, and this was the interesting part for me, because he resigned on the 6th of December, he's no longer in a position to assist the committees in any meaningful way. Well, then, who is in a position to assist the committee, one wonders? But we understand that there will be representation from Christo Visser and Acting Board Chair Heather Son. The CFO has also declined to appear before the committee, also sending a lawyer's letter, but saying he hasn't had enough time and then would appear at a later stage.
Well, I suppose, Annika, it also doesn't make sense saying that I can't help you because I resigned as CEO, and in the same breath saying my client actually can't appear there because it's in all likelihood there is a criminal investigation now, and that would sort of jeopardize any case that may come after this. So if you really have nothing to say and you have nothing to contribute, why on earth would you be facing a criminal investigation or possibly a trial at some point?
Absolutely, and I mean, he was reported by his own board, by Steinhoff, to the Hawks. We're also going to hear from the Financial Services Board on the progress it's making into its investigation with regards to Steinhoff, as well as the Hawks. That'll be at 5 o'clock this evening. And I think there'll also be some answers over media reports on the weekend that Steinhoff top CEOs received massive bonuses. So whether that'll be refuted or not will certainly be of interest to the MPs hearing from Steinhoff and the other parties today.
So are we likely to see today that because he's not voluntarily coming, he hasn't accepted the invitation, to put it that way, that there's likely to be a decision on whether to subpoena Jooste to actually appear?
I think it's extremely likely. Eunice Karim, chairperson of the Portfolio Committee on Finance, said it's a matter that he would need to get a quorum from his MPs. He would need to get a decision from them on whether to subpoena, but I'm pretty sure that they will do that. I suppose that Jooste, who says he has met with the attorney for Parliament, is concerned about incriminating himself in any upcoming trial. But then, you know, subpoenaed also today will be Dudu Myeni, Dudu Zani Zuma and the Gupta brothers, and I should think that they've got the same concerns. Further down the road, Juvek, if we haven't got enough to deal with Steinhoff, we've also got Sassa coming before the Social Development Committee on the progress it's made since the court ruled that CPS has got another 6-month extension, and the Pretoria High Court ruled last week that the 316 million paid to CPS must now be returned. So Pearl Bengu going to have to answer questions on that. And at 1 o'clock, and this is quite an extraordinary one to look out for, 1 o'clock the Planning Committee is going to sit. There's a possible proposal by the ANC to have a 2.5-month break or recess from Parliament to deal with election issues. So that means from May to June there'll be no Parliament. You won't be seeing me here, but more importantly, there are about 33 pieces of legislation that need to be signed off since 2014. Parliament's already behind. A 2.5-month recess would really put a spanner in the works. But the big question here raised is, will there be early elections?
I wonder. Okay, well, I suppose we'll know when we know. Thank you very much, or when Annika knows at least. EN says Annika Larsen outside Parliament this morning.